Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Fire escape inspectional services. Doing a fire escape inspection. First, fire escape to be certifiable must be 100% painted, 100% rebolted, and 100% rust-free. First, I'm gonna talk about the paint job. This fire escape has been painted. The paint is still 100% good, but it has some issues that needs to be taken care of. First, I'm gonna talk about this channel right here. As you can see what I'm pointing at, it's pulling apart from the wall. It has three bolts into the wall right here. There's one there, and one here. So they need to be tied more. That way it'll be tied to the wall. As you can see there, you see the big, it's about 1/2 inch apart from the wall. So that means water is getting inside and building internal rust, causing rust jacking. And I'm gonna talk about the railings. Railings over here. This is the tie back. It has on the side dyno bolt in the wall is about like a 1/4 inch or 5/16. So it needs to be from like 3/8 or a 1/2 inch. This connection, I don't see any rust jacking, so that's still good. On this side, the bolt is still good, except for this end over here. It's just welded to the angle. So what it means, it needs to be verifiable. The welds we need to verify the weld, but to do that you have to do X-ray on that weld. Either that, the simplest way to do it to avoid the X-ray is just putting an angle clip here, this hole and this hole, so that will eliminate the X-ray. Same on this side over here, it's just welded to the angle clip, so that needs to be restored. Like I said, either X-ray the weld or put a clip here with 3/8 bolts, hex heads. And same thing on the bottom, as you can see, it's just welded to the angle clip. The grading is like a new type of grading, so that's still good. I'm gonna go down to the stairs. I'm gonna talk about this string gear over here. This connection is missing a bolt. It's just welded to the angle. So we need to verify that weld is to be X-ray, or drill a hole here and put a 3/8 bolt hex head, and same thing on the bottom piece. As you can see here, what I'm pointing at, put a bolt in there, and same thing on the other side, on my left side over here, put a bolt in there and put another bolt in there. So with that being said, I'm gonna talk about the treads. Most of the treads I don't see any internal rust, except for like 3 of them that I'm gonna point out right now. This is right here, 1, 2, and 3. These 3 threads over here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a crack about an eighth of an inch open. Same on this one right here. So I can see the internal rust from here, which is causing rust jacking. Same thing on the bottom piece, right, on the bottom thread, as you can see there. So that needs to take it apart, clean behind all the internal rust, and put it back with primer and seal it with silicone all around here on the top and on the side. Seal it with paintable silicone to stop the water from getting inside and causing the internal rust. Okay, it's only like about like 3 threads that it's got internal rust. I'm gonna talk about this brace over here. If you can see it, this brace is holding, supporting this stringer in the middle. So it's just welded around. They did all just weld that in here, and we need to verify that well. Either X-ray them, or the easiest way to do it is just drill a hole there, 1/2 inch or 5/8, because it's a structural connection. Drill a hole there and put a bolt, a new bolt. Same thing on this side over here. Put a new bolt there. And I'm gonna go down. There's another issue on the end. Same procedure. So you can see this end is just welded to the angle. So it needs a bolt there, bolt there. Same on the other side. As you can see, it needs a bolt there and bolt on the bottom. That will illuminate to do X-rays on these welds. There is another issue that I'm gonna point out. These angles right here is the whole railing is just welded to the angle, and I can see the just weld. So I would like to see a bolt on this connection here. Maybe every 36 inches, one here, one there, and go from there. Just every 36 inches you can put a bolt in there to hold that, to reinforce it, because it's just welded. And after to drill this and put a new bolt, after that we just seal it with silicone here. All these cracks you can see right now, it's no rust, but it will if you don't seal it. It needs to be sealed with silicone, that way the water doesn't go inside and start building internal rust. The threads that I was talking about earlier, I'm gonna take a shot from the bottom. You see the rusted tears that's coming down. That means the water is getting inside, and you can see all the rust in there. So that's internal rust causing rust jacking. It's pulling apart this clip. I have to pull it apart, clean it, put it back with 3/8 bolts, hex heads, and seal it with silicone all on the top and these two sides over here. Same thing on the other two that has rust jacking. This connection in the wall, as you can see, is just welded to the channel over here. So we need to verify these welds, or just put a bolt there, 5/8. Same thing on this corner over here. Put a two 1/2 inch or 1 5/8 on this connection. Okay. And I'm gonna talk about the footings. The footings over here, just routine maintenance. As you can see, there's rust all around. There's clean it, and I can see these legs are welded to with a clip to the plate. So we like to see bolt in there, bolt on both sides. Same thing on the other side. Okay.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor, engineer oversight, 3 site visits, certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.